2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are, and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for New Orleans, Wall and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. And no good. Now here's Brooks over Holiday. No good off the front iron.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Williamson finds Holiday. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And the Pelicans with the possession. Holiday looking for an opening. No good on the shot. Nice D from Brooks. Holiday's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Ball against Morant. Here's Favors. That shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Williamson kicks to Holiday. Launches a 3. And again, no good by New Orleans.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Back to Morant. Brooks against Holiday. Stolen by Ball. Here we go, one-on-one. Lobs it up for Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Brooks the pass to Morant. From deep. Pelicans pull it in.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Williamson kicks to Holiday. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here.
And the work ethic that Morant has sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
Redick with the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And the wide open shot from Redick. Pelicans keep it alive. Latrey. That shot off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Here's Melly, defended by Anderson. Passes it to Hayes. Outside Jackson. And Hart has it in the corner. Here's Melton. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
To the left side wing. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Clock at 6. Now here's Redick. He's covered closely.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
Back to Jones. Anderson outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Jones. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Redick. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got J.J. Redick. Okafor out there with Jackson Hayes. And there's Jackson, and it's Hart in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Jones. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Jackson.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
That shot off. Left side, Redick. Pass to Hart. Back to Redick. Over to the left wing. Lets it go with a 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. To the paint. Here's Clark. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. Count it. Good. Clark's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis. Well, for New Orleans, shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Memphis. Dylan Brooks comes in for Milton. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, how about Ball? Usually he's the guy throwing it. This time he's the one finishing it off.
The pass to Anderson. Here's Jones. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Pelicans trail by 4. To the left wing. Jones against Ingram. Lobs it up for Favors. Stolen by Anderson. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Anderson passes to Jones. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Brooks against Holiday. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal. How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. New Orleans making a switch here. LA's checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Here's Ball. Here's Williamson, right wing. Passes it to Holiday. Here's Ingram. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, when you make these kind of improvements in your game, you're putting in a lot of work in the offseason. Brandon Ingram growing up right in front of us.
He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line. And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way. Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
And here they go. That puts them in the lead.
And they've had two completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
And finished off by Morant.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Right on the bucket.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Back to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Just 3 to shoot.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Jackson dishes to Redick. Jackson finds Redick. Outside for Jackson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
Morant right side. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And Shaq, a team that used to be known for its grit and grind style, Memphis is starting to amass high-profile superstar prospects. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Valanciunas. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Favors. Loads it up for Williamson.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Kevin.
little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Morant looking around. Dishes to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 11.
Well, this is where we talk about Morant's versatility. He can work off the ball because he's worked so hard on that jumper.
8 feet away. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Off target with his 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Quickly up court with the basketball, delivered a perfect strike.
Pelicans trail by 5. Right side, Ball. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Back to Ball. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Derek Favors with the slam.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Brooks finds Morant. Back to Brooks. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Favors got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Favors. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Hart the pass to Jackson. To the wing on the left. Hayes in the post. He's against Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by New Orleans. Memphis leading. Clark into the lane. Anderson right side. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Melly is checked in for Favors. And it's Holiday in for Frank Jackson. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027. Substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market, with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. No good, shot missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. .104 left to play in the third. No good with the layup. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Okafor is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Redick with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Redick's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but it looks like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Out to the wing. Here's Melton, guarded by Holiday. To end the cold streak. Jackson misses. New Orleans leading by 3. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside for Redick. And the shot is long.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Inside. It could go. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pelicans on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Jahlil Okafor and it's Hart in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Morant finds Jackson. Count it. Jackson's got his first basket.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Redick with the bucket.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Morant against Holiday. Morant passes to Jackson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. New Orleans leading by 4. Holiday up top, guarded by Morant. It's good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Redick against Brooks. On the wing, Jackson. Winslow. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Great self-confidence from Winslow on that play, taking it up strong inside.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely to the middle. Here's Jackson. Rejected by Ingram. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. He dishes it to Ingram. That one drops for him. Ingram's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
Well, when he gets around there, because he's so long and so quick off the floor, Brandon Ingram tough to stop.
Winslow kicks to Morant. Here's Valanciunas, and the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for Valanciunas.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Redick dishes to Okafor.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The first one falls. So for the Pelicans, Derek Favors checked in for Redick. And Williamson subbed in for Nicolo Melli.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Down low, Ingram with the steal. And pushing it up, here's New Orleans. And the dunk by Williamson.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Pass to Valanciunas. It's Morant in the corner. Kicks to Brooks. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Valanciunas.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really?
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Double team on Holiday. To the middle. Williamson left side. Offline with his three. The Grizzlies trail by 6. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
That's an enormous bucket from Winslow there. They needed that one.
Holiday, the pass to Okafor. Holiday against Winslow. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for New Orleans. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Holiday against Brooks. To the paint. Jackson finds Brooks. Back to Jackson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Now just a 2-point Pelican lead. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Holiday against Brooks. Right side Holiday. Back to Faber. Yes!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Morant with it. Favors picks him up. The feed to Valanciunas. Count it!
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
26 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Ball. Basket is good. He'll get a chance. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out. The skyline of Orlando St. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Throws up. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Brooks dishes to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Fultz with the ball. Pass to Vucevic. Knocks it loose. Morant with the steal. Pass to Valanciunas. Lots of room. That shot misses. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. On up the court. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Morant with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the Magic with possession. Inside. Here's Vucevic. The shot missing. Nice D from Valanciunas. Morant surveying the D. And the pass to Winslow. Back to Morant. The 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Feeds it to Fournier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, this guy's a gifted athlete, so if Evan Fournier gets that deep a post position, look out.
Jackson finds Morant. Shot clock at 6. Back to Winslow. Morant outside. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Morant against Fultz. Goes back up. Isaac passes to Fournier. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, exceptional at giving you that extra burst necessary on the drive. That's pretty.
Fultz against Morant. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. And the 3 off target.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
He gets that one.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
Morant drives in. Pass to Valanciunas. Morant against Fournier. Outside Jackson. Winslow wide open. He fires. His 3-pointers off the mark. Morant with the steal. Here's Valanciunas. Rebound by the Magic. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Isaac misses. The Grizzlies trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Valanciunas dishes to Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
They retain possession.
Yeah, easy call.
The Magic shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Now, here's Clark. Anderson passes to Clark. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Bamba's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Jones drives in, drops in the layup for 2. Now here is Augustine. It's stolen by Jones. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Magic lead by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for Memphis, you've got Brandon Clark. Tyus Jones out there with Anderson. And it's Melton in at the 2. Jones, no one around him. He nails it, and we're tied up. Jones has got 5.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Ennis dishes to Bamba. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fast break Memphis. Clark the pass to Gutteridge. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Clark trying to get open. Gutteridge can't get it to go. And it's Ennis with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Augustine dishes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
Jones from outside. The shot misses. So Orlando will take it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. To the middle, here's Bamba, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists in the game. Anderson outside. Back to Jones. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. That shot missing. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Augustine. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Outside, Jones. Here's Clark. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Jones against Augustine. Over to the wing. Back to Bamba. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Bamba's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic. Jones for 3, drains the 3-pointer. Jones has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Grizzlies. The Magic have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's the quickness of DJ Augustine. Put it on the deck, get to the driving game. Really nicely done.
There's the triple. No good there.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Ennis kicks to Carter Williams. Ross on the wing. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. The Grizzlies trail by 5. One-on-one here. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Orlando, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Here's Augustine, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
To me, when he's at his best, DJ Augustine is the aggressor. Really good job dictating the contact there.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Augustine. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Aaron Gordon comes in for James Ennis. Isaac's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Passes it to Winslow. Brooks outside. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Jackson finds Morant. Off target from three-point range.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Augustine passes to Vucevic, and he comes up with the deuce. Vucevic has got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brooks for 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You gotta like what DJ Augustine has done in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Pass to Gordon. Augustine looking around. Count that one. He's got 12.
Well, he might just be 6 feet tall, but there is incredible strength packed in that body. You can tell he enjoys the contact.
And here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Augustine in the corner. And the rejection by Jackson. To the inside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, there's a versatility and a fearlessness about which Aaron Gordon goes about his business. This guy can be an effective two-way player who's got to keep working on the defensive end.
Ross is checked in for Augustine. Morant against Fultz. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Morant.
And the work ethic that Morant has sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark comes in for Valanciunas, and it's Kyle Anderson in for Winslow. And Vucevic throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Morant. He can't get that one. Gordon with the defensive effort.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. There's the lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Morant against Fultz. Here's Gordon.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Now, here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Morant passes to Anderson. Up top, Morant. 7 points in the game, and the shot goes down.
Gotta love watching Morant get after it. He goes all out, tank, never on empty.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Fournier comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. Then for the Grizzlies, Gutteridge is checked in, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. And it's blocked by Gordon.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Melton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now the pass to Gutteridge. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The Magic have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Free throw good, Gordon. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Carter-Williams. Valanciunas is checked in for the Grizzlies. Winslow comes in for Melton. A nice shot by Gutteridge. Gutteridge has got his first 2 points.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. With the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. Fultz has got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
Valanciunas finds Jones. And a miss there on the triple. No good that time. And so it's the Orlando Magic looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. trailing by 13. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Justice Winslow. And it's Melton in at the 1 spot. The Magic shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Here's Ross. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Melton, guarded by Fultz. Pass to Valanciunas. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
This guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Given an opportunity, he'll deliver.
Down low. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
There's Winslow. Brooks feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. Second shot opportunity. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Ross with it. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And foul up, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Melton. He's guarded by Ross. Passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
That's the bucket they needed, and Valanciunas goes and gets it for him. The big man seizes control of the moment.
Here's Fultz. Anderson with the block. They recover it, and he recovers it. To stop the drought. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Offensive rebound. Oh, and they take the lead. Anderson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Well, you love that Mark called both.
The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Odom.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. A 2-point game. Makes it off the glass.
Markel Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 16-3 run. Isaac with the steal. Fultz with the ball. Now, Valanciunas defending. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Well, think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markel Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what-ifs.
That one good for two.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. The drive by Brooks. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Isaac running the floor all by himself. It's good.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. The dish to Jackson. Out to Morant. It's stolen by Fultz. And now Orlando on the break. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Money!
How about the young gun comfortable in the clutch? Jonathan Isaac delivering.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. It falls!
Partner, how about the maturation of Fultz? Just exciting to watch. You get the sense he lives for these moments. And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Isaac with the steal. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It will all take place. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at point. Now, here's Valanciunas. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. 5 to shoot. Love the pass to Drummond. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Valanciunas, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Morant with it. Garland picks him up. Here's Jackson. And there it is for him.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Love outside. Takes the 3. And that one is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Now here's Brooks after the miss from Andre Drummond.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Drummond. Back to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Drummond. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play. And the lid comes off the basket. After 4 straight misses, they finally get one.
Here's Morant. Winslow kicks to Morant. Kept alive, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Over in the corner, Osman. Garland, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Morant with a wide open look. It's good from long range.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Valanciunas against Drummond. To the paint. Morant with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And the dunk by Winslow.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the middle. Morant with the steal. Pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Sexton grabs the board. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 13. Sexton finds Drummond. Inside. Love the pass to Drummond. And Sexton slams it in.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Brooks with no one around. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Sexton dishes to Garland. Morant comes with the double team. No one covering. Sexton's got his second basket.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
On the wing, Winslow. Back to Morant.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Windler's checked in, and it's Exum in for Sexton. Now here's Drummond. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Jones up top. Down low, Clark. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for the Memphis Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2 guard.
Oh, okay. And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Jones, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Garland, the pass to Thompson. Porter kicks to Thompson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Jones in the post. Back to Clark. Stolen away. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Nance passes to Thompson. And Nance kicks to Garland. Back to Nance. Thompson right side. In the corner, Nance with it. Just 4 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. To the inside. Thompson passes to Nance. Back to Thompson. Another shot. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as many as 14 points. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Anderson passes to Melton. Clark right side. Porter pulls it in.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Windler. Outside Porter. Pass to Thompson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Clark, the pass to Melton. Back to Clark. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Colin Sexton comes in for Garland. And that one falls for Clark. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Sexton kicks to Porter. Dishes it to Thompson. Back to Porter. Feeds to Thompson. The kick out to Porter. And there's the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Brooks misses. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 12-point game. Osman kicks to Thompson. To the paint. And Thompson throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Morant. Back to Brooks. Morant outside. The putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
He got prime position under the rim and cleaned it up. Nice finish by JD.
Sexton's shot is good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Brooks kicks to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Sexton. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. At the elbow, it's Winslow. Morant outside. And the three ball is good. Morant's got 6.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Porter kicks to Osman. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And so it's Memphis. 13 points up at the end of the period. What?
Thanks.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Jonas Valanciunas had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds. And that'll do it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And it goes down 2 points. 8 points for John Morant.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Osman. Baseline try. Basket counts.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Grizzlies have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. From deep, Brooks. It doesn't go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Morant. From outside the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And watching Kyle Anderson Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
HEA hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
Love with the bucket.
Did a nice job on the glass. Kevin Love carving out space. He's one of the best offensive rebounders we have.
Passes it to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Ooh, the quickness of Drummond at his size, making that drive all the more impressive.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Takes a three. He can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Sexton's shot is good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the jack.
And finished off by Morant.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Here's Sexton following the score by Memphis. Drummond passes to Love. Back to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Garland. To the middle. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Love.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one drops. For the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Sexton.
What makes Dylan Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
Now here's Nance. Porter passes to Nance. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Thompson kicks to Nance. They get it back. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Right side, Jones. Inside, Anderson dishes to Clark. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Clark. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Clark's got 5.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Down low. Porter passes to Thompson. Back to Porter. Here's Windler. Brooks covering. Out to Thompson. Pass to Garland. Windler with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Gutteridge for the pass to Jones. Beyond the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nance finds Porter. Back to Nance. Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Great position on the boards there. Kyle, such a smart player. And then you have to love the finish.
Here's Porter. Misses in close. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson is out there with Clark. Then it's Justice Winslow. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Porter looking it over. He dishes it to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Outside, Jones. On its way from Clark for 2. And he overshot that one, missing.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Jones, the pass to Jackson. On the wing, Jones. Back to Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Kicks it out to Jones. Up again, and the second chance effort by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Memphis moving that ball around. That's tipped. Outside, Jones. To the middle. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Jones. 14 points for Jaren Jackson.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Pass to Garland. And Cleveland with another turnover here.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Sexton in for Garland. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Valanciunas is checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Love kicks to Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That free throw, no good. Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Tyus Jones, and he sinks the second. Memphis leading by 11. Passes it to Morant. To the inside, and stolen by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Nice break, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so here's Memphis. Now the feed to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Cavaliers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Osman, covered by Winslow. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. They get the rebound, and Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Morant passes to Jackson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 16 points for Jaren Jackson. The Cavaliers trail by 15.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
Cavaliers, Andre Drummond.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Andre Drummond's game has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player. They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Fires the three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 14.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
The pass to Winslow. Now here's Morant for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And the shot goes in.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Morant outside. Puts up a three. The rebound by Kevin Love.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shooting for Cleveland.
The first free throw is good. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Zizic has checked in for Drummond. Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Dante Exum is checked in for Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. It's Allen on the wing. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
In for more Cavaliers, Dylan Windler.
Left side Jackson. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Nobody near Allen. Sinks the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. A beautiful evening in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Our setting tonight. And as
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks, David. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Feeds to Brooks. In the corner, Winslow with it. Back to Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. Inside. Clock is at 3. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Winslow beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Ball no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Morant. Holiday goes in. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Williamson finds Holiday. A second chance effort. And Williamson with the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brooks. Morant outside. On the wing, Jackson. Morant against Ball. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Favors passes the ball. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Morant outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ball with a wide open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And it's Morant missing. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Holiday finds Williamson. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And Favors very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Brooks against Holiday. And Brooks gets it to go.
The pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
That one misses. Nice D from Valanciunas.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Morant outside. Back to Valanciunas. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Ingram. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. Frank Jackson comes in for Lonzo Ball. Morant looking around. And it's in there. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Ingram passes to Favors. Out to Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The know-how that Ingram has. I mean, well aware that the defense is going to hack him in these situations, he just stays the course.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. New Orleans also making some changes. Hayes comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Nicolo Melli in for Williamson.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. 30 seconds left to play in the first. There's the steal. Fast break Memphis. Here's Melton. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. There's the pass to Melli. Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Up in time. That shot no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 3. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Just they've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Jones, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Okafor is checked in for Jackson Hayes. New Orleans leading by 3. Here's Hart. Out left to the wing. Pass to Melli. Just 5 to shoot. Stripped it away. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got his first points in this one.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Outside, Jones. Stolen by Jackson. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Passes it to Melli. Outside, Redick. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Fires top of the key. The putback. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Up and in on the layup. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Redick can't get that one to fall.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
This is his first free throw of the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Williamson is checked in for Melli. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. Here's Williamson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And another miss by Memphis.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Holiday finds Ball. Now here's Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Out to Morant. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball, and the shot is good.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Holiday the pass the ball. Here's Williamson. Back to Ball. Pass to Okafor. Right side, Ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Memphis. Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. New Orleans also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Hayes comes in for Williamson. And it's Ingram in for Hart. Outside for Jackson. The dish to Valanciunas. Over Favors. No good from Valanciunas. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. New Orleans moving it around. Hayes dishes to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
Hands it from downtown. Morant's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And Favors kicks to Ingram. That one off the back iron and out. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Hayes with the steal. The Pelicans have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Oh, the lob to Valanciunas.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's a tie game in Memphis. And don't go away after the break. Whoop.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3 points. Just in terms of the second quarter, they were the better team. But there was... And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. Over in the corner, Williamson. Ingram right side. Favors great positioning on the putback.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Brooks finds Jackson. And here's Valanciunas, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Favors. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Morant passes to Valanciunas. And it's Morant missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Morant dishes to Jackson. To the paint. Now Valanciunas. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Melly passes to Ingram.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Here's Melton. Morant kicks to Winslow. The Grizzlies with another miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Right side, Redick. Memphis trailing here. Valanciunas inside. Covered by Williamson. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Off target with the open look. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Inside and stolen by Williamson. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Here's Williamson. Here's Melly. New Orleans moving it around. And here's Redick. 5 to shoot. Back to Jackson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Redick's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Here's Melton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Melly. Hayes comes in for Ingram. Hart, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. There's the feed to Okafor. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Jones. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Okafor. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Anderson. One-on-one here. Here's Clark. No good. That would have tied it.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pelicans lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutteridge in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The pass to Hart. Here's Favors. It's rebounded by Memphis. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Gutteridge. Back to Brooks. To the middle to take the lead. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
And I like Paul's energy going to the rack. I mean, he's showing no fear because he knows he's going to get hit, and he drives inside anyway.
And Memphis making a change here. Valanciunas has checked in. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Holiday brings the double team. And here's Brooks from outside. Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hart, that's good.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
From deep, Brooks. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Jones. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Winslow comes in for Anderson, and it's Morant in for Jones. And New Orleans also making a change. Ingram's checked in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And they'll keep possession. Holiday, the pass to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Down low and stolen by Favors. And now ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Morant gets to Jackson. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Morant outside. 4 on the clock. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And it's Morant missing. Pelicans leading by 5. Ingram wide open. From outside off the mark. The Grizzlies have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And the dunk by Winslow.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Ingram against Winslow. Good on the shot.
Ingram not getting overtaken by the height of the moment. Nailing the shot in the face of the defense because his poise and composure is top level.
Holiday against Brooks. Passes to Morant. And the rejection by Favors. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Holiday. Lays it up off the glass. Holiday's got the lead up to 7 now for New Orleans.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Holiday with another miss. Brooks outside. The three from Morant. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. From deep, Moore. The shot will not fall. So New Orleans wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. And there's the pass to Morant. Valanciunas with the ball. The shot, no good. Brooks against Fournier. An easy 2 points on the layup. Memphis with the ball. 4-point game. Isaac passes to Gordon. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Fournier. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
A nice shot by Winslow.
Making things happen in close. That's where Winslow is most comfortable scoring the basketball.
And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fultz against Morant. Fultz dishes to Vucevic.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
There's Winslow. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Fultz. Passes it to Isaac. Stolen by Jackson. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Morant left side. To the inside. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Fultz looking around. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Morant right side. And Anderson kicks to Morant. It's the 3-point bomb.
Gotta honor Morant's 3 ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Morant with a wide open look. Valanciunas, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Gordon trying to break loose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Orlando shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Here's Melton. Jones, no one around him. No good on the 3. Magic leading by 5. Here's Bamba. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot-blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. Augustine. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Jones looking for an opening. Clark left side. Kicks it out to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Vucevic.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for the Magic. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Orlando leading by 5. And the jam by Ross.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
Memphis is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And the basket by Jones.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Orlando, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Carter-Williams can't get it to go.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
No good from Clark.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Anderson outside. And so it's Orlando, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A terrific tempo. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Orlando, they've got Terrence Ross. Ennis out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Vucevic, and it's Carter-Williams in at the point guard position.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
It's good. Bamba's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Really good at getting down the floor. When Bamba is hustling, good things often happen in transition.
Anderson outside. Back to Jones. Bamba with the block. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Anderson. And a change for the Magic. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. And Greg with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
For Memphis, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And he knocks down the first one.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. Orlando also making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Ennis. Fournier comes in for Terrence Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Clark. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Valanciunas. Brooks outside. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson misses. Magic leading by 9. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Deflects the pass and stolen by Fournier. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Melton's checked in. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, down by 15. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Morant right side. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
1:53 left to play here in the half. Augustine dishes to Gordon. Fournier in the corner. 5 on the clock. And that one drops for him. Fournier's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Morant outside. The offensive rebound. Tries again. And Valanciunas with the layup.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful, inside and on the block.
Magic leading by 13. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Augustine, and he banks in the layup. Augustine's got his second bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Morant outside. 3-pointer. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Morant. Misses from short range.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Shoots from the high post. Morant with another miss.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Stolen by Bamba. And so it's Orlando. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Orlando was looking great right away. They had great chemistry early on, both offense and
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And he gets the bucket.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
Brooks outside. Jackson finds Morant. A 3-pointer off the mark.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant outside. To the middle. Here's Brooks. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Inside. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
And here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Out to Brooks. That one goes. Count it. Brooks has got 4 points this quarter.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. 10 points for Aaron Gordon.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Jackson finds Winslow. Now here's Brooks. Good on the triple. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch and shoot area.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Off target from outside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
The drive by Brooks. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Magic also changing it up. Ennis, he's checked in for Gordon. Ross comes in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Ennis passes to Vucevic. Lays it up and banks it in. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Jones from outside. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Carter-Williams. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And so it's Carter-Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. To the paint. And it's Vucevic missing. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Clark with it. Isaac picks him up. And that one's good by Clark. 8 points for him.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Down low, here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
To the wing on the left. Clark, left side. Bucket is good.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Orlando leading by 18. Carter-Williams with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over in the corner, Isaac. Oh, Vucevic in position.
I tell you, Isaac has great vision for a big man. Can see over defenders easily thanks to that size.
Clark outside. And it's off from three-point range. To the paint, here's Carter-Williams. And Carter-Williams slams it in.
This is what you admire about Carter-Williams, the way he glides up the court in transition, knowing exactly where he needs to be.
And so it's Orlando cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Orlando, Isaac and Vucevic down low. Carter Williams is out there with DJ Augustin. And it's Ross in at the three, the small forward.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Jones drives in.
Shooting for Memphis, Tyus Jones. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. Fournier's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Magic leading by 22. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Now Augustine. Banked in off the glass.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Pass to Clark. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Vucevic. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing. Whoa, hammering it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Fournier. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Feeds it to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Pass to Brooks for the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Magic leading by 23. Now here's Fultz. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
No good from Valanciunas. Morant with the steal. The pass to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Over Fultz. They get it back. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
Here's Fultz. Here's Vucevic. Eyes yet again. Gordon trying to break loose. Outside Fournier. Three-pointer Augustine. That one, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Memphis moving that ball around. Looking to end his cold spell. That one, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Fournier for 3. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Orlando.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Vucevic.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Winslow against Augustine. Out to Morant. 3 on the clock. Brooks from outside. And Vucevic pulls it down. Fournier gets a wide open look. Another miss by Orlando. Now the Grizzlies with it. Inside. And stolen by Fournier. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Brooks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. DJ Augustine picks one up.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Aminu. And here's Augustine. Shoots the 3. No good that time. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin to come into an opponent's building and dominate.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting... Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Morant for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Now Garland to the left wing. Here's Osman with some arc. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Shot clock at 6. Garland the pass to Osman. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Morant with a wide open look. All 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Jetty Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Jetty, always showing up here to compete.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Brooks from downtown. It's Drummond with the rebound. And here are the Cavaliers. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Anderson, he's checked in for Winslow.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Valanciunas against Drummond. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. And it's sent back by Drummond. Garland kicks to Osman. The rebound by Anderson. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Grant tips it up. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Osman, the pass to Drummond. No good on that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Out to Brooks. And here's Valanciunas. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Anderson finds Brooks. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next shot. Brooks with no one around. No good from outside. And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers. And it's Sexton penetrating. And he can't jam it through. Here's Morant. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Right side Jackson. Out to Morant. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The kick out to Anderson. To the inside. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. From beyond the arc, Anderson's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Here's Valanciunas. Not going to go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Great positioning on the putback.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Right side, Jones. Will it go? Second chance shot. Clark outside. Back to Valanciunas. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Brandon Clark is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Jones. Then it's Winslow. And it's Gutterich in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Gutterich, the pass to Valanciunas. And yes, it's good. Valanciunas has got 6.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Garland. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Clark. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Thompson with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now, here's Garland. D right on him. Thompson passes to Porter. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Thompson with the bucket. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Clark. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Pass to Winslow. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Floats one up. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Nance. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 17. He kicks to Jackson. To end the run. Misses off the right eye.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Nance in the post. He's covered by Clark. Thompson, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got his second basket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Clark into the lane. That's tipped. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Some changes for Memphis. Anderson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for Winslow. And it's Morant in for Jones. Jackson kicks to Anderson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Left side Jackson. Unloads from 9. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Oh, that was something else.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. For Cleveland, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Sexton against Morant. Here's Drummond. Missed inside. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Anderson passes to Morant. Back to Anderson. Out to Brooks. The pass to Jackson. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Love. Memphis shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. To the middle. Drummond in the post. Jackson on him. Osman, a beautiful reverse layup. Osman's got 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Garland with a clear path to the basket.
Sexton bullying a bit there in that possession.
Here's Morant. And stolen by Sexton. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Cleveland ahead, running away with this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Morant. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center. Passes it to Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim. And, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
You wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his 2nd year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Winslow finds Morant. And stolen by Love. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And the basket is good. And that's now 6 points for Colin Sexton.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Morant outside. Back to Winslow. Pass to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 8.
So tough to guard. When Morant is rising and firing like that, basically impossible to stop.
And it's Drummond missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's Morant with the drive and a missed layup.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And it's Osman missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And that one's good. Drummond.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 19-point game. Back to Brooks. Morant outside. Out to Brooks. There's the 3. Up again. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. He's got 12.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Garland dishes to Love. Buries it from 3-point range. There's 1:40 left here in the 3rd quarter. Now here's Morant for 3. It's not going to go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Sexton attacking. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Now here's Brooks. No points in the game yet for him. Down low. Nice D from Sexton.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Garland with it. 8 points for him. Sexton the pass to Drummond. 5 to shoot. Good. Nice job down low. Here's Morant. On the wing, Winslow. Dishes to Morant. Can they get it? And it's Osman with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way, and gets the position he needs to make a play.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland, no good. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. Clark outside. Back to Jones. It's stolen by Nance. Windler, the pass to Porter. Kicks it to Thompson. He gets it in there. And it's 6 points for Tristan Thompson.
Well, the shot selection from Tristan Thompson is going to come from tight range like that.
Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Cleveland ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Tyus Jones. Brandon Clark is out there with Anderson. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Shot clock at 3. Exum's shot is off. The Grizzlies shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Now Dellavedova. Pass to Exum. Feeds it to Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Clark, the pass to Gutterich. Clark kicks to Anderson. Back to Clark. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Jang, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Ante Zizic is checked in for Thompson. Here's Windler. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Melton. And he gets it to go.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Out to the wing. Windler, the pass to Dellavedova. Zizic kicks to Exum. Back to Zizic. It's blocked. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Josh Jackson's checked in for the Grizzlies. Allen comes in for Melton. And Cleveland also making a change. Bell is checked in for Larry Nance. Allen outside. He kicks it to Anderson. Back to Allen. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Dellavedova. Here's Windler. It's stolen by Jones. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
In attack mode right now, Josh Jackson doing things.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Zizic passes to Exum. Cleveland moving the ball around. Windler. The feed to Bell. Anderson with the block. And now the Grizzlies fast break. And Zhang kicks to Allen. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Windler, the pass to Dellavedova. To the paint. Here's Zizic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Zizic has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
Jones finds Anderson. Allen right side from 17 feet out. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Drummond.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Dellavedova kicks to Zizic. Here's Bell. Back to Zizic. And it's Exum in the corner. Clock at 4. The shot's good from Zizic.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
To the inside. Outside for Jackson. Jones looking for an opening. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And the pass to Windler. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our program.